welcome to this tutorial. I'm gonna try to go over some situational awareness tactics and understanding coming into a fight here where it appears we may have a little bit of the advantage, but it's always harder to fly to an attack field and be successful if you don't have some friendlies with you. So we'll see how this works out. So we got Resdog and Pooty in the fight over there. Hopefully they'll keep the red guys low, and that'll allow us to have some out advantage. So right now I'm about 10k. It's fine for a P40. And yes, I'm in a P40 N. I like the N model. It has WEP, you know, and that can help you a little bit in the fight. So I always like to know what my friendlies are flying in so I can get an idea of how they're gonna fight. And you know, this guy's in a Spit 16, so he should be somewhat helpful in any situation. You know, you always kind of want to know how helpful your friendlies think they're gonna be, and if they're gonna, you know, help you in the fight, and or if they're just gonna dive down and bomb and die quickly. You want to know that. So it looks like we got some bombers over here, and I always like going for bombers, depending, you know, because they do a lot of damage, and you don't want them to hit your.
Getting your guns, Chris.
You don't want them to hit your field, so. And you can get a lot of points from bombers too. We'll get warmed up aiming a little bit too, you know. It helps get them wrist shivers out of the way. So notice I'm kind of flying where he's going to be, not where he's at. And I'm trying to get some out over this cloud. You know, you can really use clouds to your advantage, because you can dive down right on top of them, and they might not even see you. So I'm going to turn on WEP a little bit so I can get some speed. Depending on what he's in, we might only have 1 or 2 passes. Unless we were in something a little bit faster. Alright, so we got a B-17. Talon's gonna engage. We'll watch how Talon engages here. See if the guy's shooting. Yep. Oh wow, really good shot. Okay. So now we know that this guy's gonna be a pretty hard shot right here, and I don't know, that makes me nervous. So we'll see. There's only 2 of them now. What I like to do is go for the outside one first and then turn away. And this may not be a good idea. I don't want to get too close. I got a nailer on. You know, this guy's a pretty good shot, so I don't know if I'm gonna spend too much more time with this guy. If he was a noob, then I would go deeper. No, you know, if they're shooting that well and hitting you when you're diving down on them, then you got to be very careful. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get the kill on that bomber later if he bails or dies. Gotta be real careful with those B-17s because, you know, they can ruin your day, as we saw with Talon X. So, got some out, about 11k above the clouds. As you can see here, this DAR is much bigger now, so that means there's a lot of enemies in this sector, and ours is very small. So, you know, hopefully our guys over here can get here.
The enemy is attacking.
Because we don't want to be stuck over here by ourselves. It's never a good situation when you're attacking a field. Especially when you're behind the base. We're not really in a very good position. Alright, so we'll look at this 47. I always like to look around to see if there's any high defenders, because that's going to be your #1 target. Because they're going to dive on you as soon as you dive on anybody else. So it looks like we might be clear on this 47, so we'll dive and turn out. See. So I like to dive right on top and cut throttle. Looks like he's bombing, so I don't want to.
What?
I don't want to overheat. And got some good hits on him. Should be hurt, but. And I'm just gonna stay all over him here. Giving up some E, but I would like to finish him off. High tide frame, not a good. Alright, so he was trying to do some funny shots there. So we're gonna stay low and hang out by our boys here to help us. And looks like these guys are both hurt, which is good. Turn off WEP for now. And then I'm gonna start getting some altitude. Alright, so now that we're clear, see, now you want to take some time to get a little bit of altitude back. especially when you're in a slower plane like a P40, and you see now we've got 3 planes rolling, and we're out over here, away from icon range, because you know, as soon as they see you, they're gonna come right to you. And you want to make sure that you have some altitude, and then we're gonna try and get back within this path here. When you're back over here, you're in a very dangerous position, especially if you don't have any friends.
Drop your poop.
Alright, so we're going to turn back in.
There we go down. Alright. Watch the axis. Thank you.
Alright, so looks like we're in a decent position. I mean, we have a few friendlies. This guy's coming in. But we still want to be high because they've got a few rolling there and they can get out pretty quick. So Skyhawk's getting chased out. I'm assuming Kudzu here is going to help him. And so now we can straddle the base a little bit. Oh, looks like I got another kill somehow. I guess we'll take it.
Okay.
So what I like to do is just kind of let these guys think that they can climb up to me. And dive right in on top. .40's kind of tough because you can't get too far. Alright. Gonna check 6. So I pull straight up like that. You don't wanna dive in front of him.
Alert. They are engaging our fields.
And he's still going the wrong way. Got a radiator hit, so I'm not sure how long he's gonna last. We'll see if we can get him to turn. Get a couple more hits. Ooh. He's gotta be feeling something. Alright. A little bit more bullets than I would have liked, but you know. Luckily, that guy didn't quite have the best situational awareness and flight understanding, so it was a little bit of an easier kill. So now we just need to be patient and get some altitude back. And, you know, we want to wait for our friends to get back a little bit before we just go jumping in here. There's our bomber friend. Hopefully he'll get shot down and we'll get a free kill. So now they're rolling, so we can see their dark bar getting big. So we're just gonna get some altitude back. You know, 5K is a little low for this situation. So I'm going to go into plane type mode and see if I can see what some of my friendlies are in.
Going for gun.
Not quite. So I'm gonna, and then we have a friendly here bothering them, which is good.
Freaking odds back up already? Wow.
7K is a little bit lower, but we're in a P40, so you know, it takes a little bit longer to get altitude. If we were in a K4, we'd be at 10K. But it's not overwhelming down here, so I'm not
Still
too
down.
concerned. There were a bunch of cons. I would probably say let's take a little more patience. Alright, so we got a Spit 14 Coon Dog up here. And a 109 K4, so I don't expect the K4 to be much help. Most people can't aim that thing to save their life. And then Coon Dog in the 14, we'll see. That's kind of a tougher spit to fly. And I don't know. I don't like Typhoons at all, so I'm thinking about him, but I think, you know, we'll just come around here and scare him. And then I was hoping Morak was going to be down, so we can look at this F4U here. So, you know, there's still a lot of AC up, and so what I'm going to try and do here is kind of, you know, make him really go up if he wants to follow me, to really bleed his E. And then I'm not going to hoe him. I'm just going to flip around and make him really flatten out. Oh, we got a high 190. High 190. We got to watch out for him. So I'm not going to chase him over the field. Let's hope anyone can do that. So I'm just creating a oval advantage here. They must be very light to be able to pull up that hard.
Coming from that other spawn.
but I gotta
Get around this by now.
stay out of this act for right now.
There's another gun down.
The base is under attack.
Alright, so while he's distracted, oh, and he got him. Wow, nice shot, Coon. I got the assist. I didn't get enough bullets on his tail. That was a risky move by Coon to get that shot. I'm just looking around here, making sure nothing's swooping in. See, look at that high spit up there. See, always look up. And we'll see what he wants to do, if he wants to come down.
Another gun down.
Alright. Spit diving in on me. Let our team
Solid.
know. And then we're gonna
Alright, good.
we're just gonna duck under, get under his nose, make sure, get some rudder in there, you know, because he's going really fast.
I'll freak him out by driving on through town and heading toward base with this smoker I got.
And then I'm just getting a little bit of altitude back. I'm making my way home now because I only have probably 7 minutes of fuel, and now I got this guy diving on me, so now I want to work home away from potential enemy, and then if he hits me I can potentially get a ditch, and so we'll go down into a nose down turn again. We'll see how aggressive he is. So I want to get some out back here as he's wibbling and wobbling, because I need all the altitude that I can get. So,
Tanking something in town.
and then I'm making sure that I'm flying home.
Your what, but it's in town.
Alright, so now I'm going to switch it up on this guy and go. Now it's all about timing, so you know, if you can get him to chase. Alright, so I'm cutting throttle, getting flaps out, really trying to get him to make a mistake and finish him off. Thank you. So that
I lost you there for a minute.
that's the art of the overshoot. So now we're gonna work our way home. We got about 5 to 7 minutes of gas. I got a real nice overshoot on him. So you can come down E6B, yeah, about 7 minutes, and you know this puppy's kind of slow, so we want to make sure we leave enough time. Since I'm in friendly discretion, I can get a little bit of out, you know, just in case somebody comes out of nowhere and, you know, starts diving. I guess nobody ever killed that bomber. I bet he's over here somewhere. So we can check out this guy here. I'm gonna let my team know over purple, who are at my base, that RTB gas, so that they're aware that I'm out of the fight and I might not be much help. I'm still gonna get some altitude because, you know, if this guy comes in, we might be able to get a shot on him and you know, get an extra kill right before we land, which would be nice. But probably not going to happen, but we can give it a shot. And then, you know, don't get complacent when you're RTB either. You know, just because you see this map right here doesn't mean somebody's not sneaking up on you very quickly. You know, look for little dots. Look right above you. So we're gonna fly to our bomber here. This guy, I mean, he's probably 35K. And then I don't know what he's gonna be doing. He's probably just gonna make a dive on the base, and so I'm always trying to think about what this guy, what they're gonna be doing. So maybe he probably just did a jabbo on the field. And I can see guns. Alright, we got the dot. So there he is. Looks like he's turning back in, which is a mistake, because we're coming in. Now, might do whip. We'll see it. You know, only got 4 minutes of gas. And he's just
The enemy is attacking.
going for broke. P47. So it looks like he's given up a lot of his E, and we're coming in hot. We might have a chance here. Hopefully the act doesn't kill him before we get a chance. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go into whip here just to get a little bit of extra speed, as like I said before. We've got half a forward tank, you know, so let's see if we can catch this guy. Alright, made a mistake. So we'll spray and pray, and maybe that's ours. Boom. There you go. We'll take it.
Nice shot.
Appreciate it. So that was a nice fiver. I normally don't like landing with wheels, but for this presentation, we will land with wheels. The reason why I don't like landing with wheels is sometimes you forget that somebody shot one, and then you land and roll off the base, and roll off the runway. So, and it's a little bit faster to land without wheels. Alright, well that concludes that presentation of understanding the fight in an attack role in a P40. Y'all have a great day.